Hey, thank you for joining me. Happy Monday. I'm Jerry. I own Wealth Dynamics and I help people make money, keep money, and multiply money because I have two goals. I want you to own your potential and I want to get rid of poverty worldwide. The only way we can do that is by spreading wealth and diluting the thing all the way down to where it's nothing left remaining. Now, in order to get there, you have to know how to invest. And so what I'm going to talk to you about today is how to invest if you're a beginner. If you're just starting off, what should you be doing in the realms of investing? All right. Now, I want to go ahead and put this out there. A beginner means this. A beginner means you have $50,000 of liquid investable cash. Okay, that's a beginner. Now, if you're below that, what that means if you're below that is you're non-existent. You're not an investor yet. That's not even a thing you need to be worried about. You're broke still. Okay, beginner means you have $50,000 or more that you can invest. Now, if you're a beginner, there are three things you should be concerned about with your investments. Number one, protection of principal. This is your first $50K. You need to be worried about making sure it doesn't go away, making sure it doesn't go anywhere, making sure that that money is there when you need it to be there. Second thing you should be looking at, you should be looking at that investment not distracting you from the thing that you did to get to 50,000. You did something right because 65% of Americans have less than $1,000, or I think it's less than $500 in the bank. You literally have 50,000. You've got $45,500 more than 60% of America. You did something right. So what you don't want to have happen is you go and invest into something that distracts you or pulls you away from what you've been doing right. So it needs to stay away from your work, whatever that primary flow was. That's your second thing you're looking for. Third thing is cash flow. Okay, it must cash flow. If it does not pay you income, it is not an investment. All right, now there's a couple areas you need to be looking at. There's two of them. Number one is real estate. Number two is small business. Number one is real estate. Number two is small business. If you're looking at real estate, you can do two things. You can be in a debt position, which I would recommend if you're at the $50,000 level, or you can be in an equity position on like a syndication. Don't go buy a fourplex. Don't go buy a property. That's a distraction. You will be the manager. It will take you away from the thing that you did to create 50K, and it'll be harder for you to do. If you're doing a debt position, it looks like this. You're basically the mortgage. You're going to lend to an investor on an income property. This person needs to be able to show you 3 years worth of income statements, 12 months of expenses on the property, and you need to know that they've never defaulted, that they've always paid when they said they would. And if you're in the debt position, you're basically the mortgage. They'll pay you every single month. You'll probably make 8 to 10%. That's great with how passive this is. If you're equity, you're looking at a syndication. You're looking at being in an equity position. You're probably going to get a split or a preferred return. You'll be able to take some of the appreciation, etc., but you won't be the owner. You will be a limited partner. Those are the two sides you can go on real estate. If you're doing small business, you have three options. One, invest in your own business. Control equals income. You're looking for a sure thing investment, so therefore if you have control, you're going to have the best chance at earning income on this money. Okay, second thing, you can actually go acquire a competitor. If you've got 50K in the bank, you are in the position to go find that mom and pop shop that's been nipping at your ankles that has a decent sized client base and buy them out with cash. They'll take 50K. Number three, you can lend to another business. You can lend money to someone else's business. This is typically called a merchant cash advance. You'll lend money, probably make anywhere from 9% to maybe 12% on your money, and they'll pay you back just like a bank, and you'll be secured by their income streams. But those are the things you can do if you have 50K. Again, if you have 50K, you're a beginner. If you don't have 50K, you're non-existent. You're not an investor yet. All right, I'm going to post an article in the comments. The reason I'm sharing this information is I help you make money, keep it, and multiply it. And many times people invest on their first deal and they do something that disallows them to continue to make and keep money, and they get stunted. So don't make that mistake. Follow what I have written out in this article. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Help me end poverty by spreading wealth. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a great Monday. Talk to you soon.